Alright, and we are again going for the poker roguelike, and let's try. Last time, do remember that Mordred actually won the game for the first time, which of course was quite nice, but now we should of course see what we succeed at this time. The time before that we didn't get very far, have maybe also practiced a bit in the meantime, so do think that should have pretty good results in that respect, hopefully. Of course there's also the random aspect, as it's not like that you just get cards, but the deck is also randomized, so we'll see what happens in that respect. And indeed, welcome to the stream, and hopefully you have had a good week this far. So let's start with the game proper here and see what happens. And certainly do find this game quite successful in overall like application of the roguelike formula to a poker game, which is not the most usual combination, so also in that respect have found this rather refreshing game overall for something different. So let's move to the game and see how that goes. Let's still try with the green deck, which gives extra money, because it's actually quite workable to have extra budget for the enhancements, because it's like the black one is kind of, yes, you have one joker more, but it also reduces hand size. This doesn't have really any major drawback other than that you earn no interest, but it matters quite little, because you can normally get more money simply by getting the overall income from the bonuses from this. So it's kind of like that to actually consider it better. So let's try with that for now. And then let's start out. So alright, we have like ace, queen, 10, 9. Let's throw the smaller cards out. We can get more like face cards. Nope. Really not like. Fortunately we have several discards to play with, as we have ace, so alright. That's quite close, but we are missing a king, and as we have like 3 queens, we can do full house with the tens, and that's actually pretty valuable, because it has altogether 50 points of chips there, so it's kind of like when you get at least 4 as the multiplier, it's quite easy. Hello there, Priareos. Let's greet you properly also on the main screen. Welcome to the stream, always. Good to see you here. Hopefully you have had a good week this far, and always good to have you around. So let's then return to the game and see about what we have next. So we immediately got like 10 because the green deck gives more. Right, flush. It's kind of like would like to have That's kind of not the most useful joker currently. And so let's start with opening the packs first, because this at least gives one joker, neither of which is very good alone, but both give 10 multiplier. This is like just gains cell value, so it's kind of like you play rounds and you get more cell value. This in turn gives considerable bonus, but it degrades, but it's holographic, so like keeping it at all in the collection or like in the joker slot is useful. Then we have to earn more one, and we can get standard cards, so I would say that it's kind of like let's get extra funds at this time. And next round, please. Alright. This would benefit from having a third of some cards, so let's get rid of those and see. We didn't get a third card, but we got more aces, so it's like, let's again throw the unconnected cards out. Nope. So let's then play the biggest two pairs to start with, because it's like can't clearly improve that much, and it gets a lot from already from like the +10 multiplier. That's pretty strong by itself, because it always gives -5 chips per every hand played and 10 multiplier by itself, so it's kind of strong. And now we already received $15 immediately for the cash out, so it's like now we have, alright, contains a pair that would be quite useful because it matches almost always. Right, let's then do the packs. Still do not really care for the thing that increases. That's kind of like tends to be that 1 in 4 chance to destroy the card. Do not really like that, so let's take 9, because more 9s means more. And let's also open that pack and see what tarot card we get. Creates 2 random planet cards, creates a random joker card, doubles money, probably random joker card. Alright, that's quite nice. So straights, you say. Let's throw. That would be already actually a straight, so though it has 1 card debuffed, it's better than nothing. It immediately also upgrades this, so let's see. Yep, it was easily enough. Which of course helps, because this degrades much slower, and then we also keep practically getting 18 already this time, so I would say that at least money resource wise this goes very fast. And now we can get extra card slot into the shop. Yes, that would be most desirable. And then also, of course, we make sure to. Alright, the glitch joker is pretty nice because it adds random amount of multiplier. Also, that is quite nice when you play odd cards, which is kind of good for now. Use the more random one. And then let's open both standard packs. Alright. 3 triggers, but of course we favor the higher value card in this case. Alright. Unsure if it's necessary. It kind of looks nice. So at least not immediately desirous of doing that, but it's good to know. Thank you for the information. Certainly. So let's then continue. Priareas has clearly played this, so right, that's kind of would be nice to also have a 10. So it's kind of like you almost have straights. So let's get rid of these 3 and see if we can get a 10. We got aces though, so we no longer need the 9s. We could play also. Going to still try for the straight ones, and we've got even more other cards, so kind of, because we will in any case exceed 800, so we can keep trying. Alright, so we can practically just then do 2 pairs, which is already quite high value in this case. Certainly more than sufficient. Alright, interesting. And there we go. 13 is certainly also. Straight flush is kind of high end to level up, so alright. Let's do the packs. Two pair, 4 of a kind, straight, full house, 3 of a kind. Do you think 2 pair would be most common, like immediately useful to level up, because it needs a bit more of a push in that respect. Yes, could use king. I do not really like the class card because it has the feature that it will. Alright, and right, hard cards are debuffed. That's not too bad. And next, let's play like 2 pair first, because it's of course better to play than to discard when you can. Which is also sufficient in itself, because it's like bonuses are good enough to usually reach. $17, so we at least have money resources. Alright, let's try that. It wasn't nope, so actually this starts to be pretty strong. Plus 20 multiplier for anything, so that's more than useful. And let's do both packs because they upgrade hands, so full house, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Let's upgrade 3 of a kind next. And then we have Full house, high card, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, straight flush. So let's now upgrade the full house. It's not quite as common, but it also gets multipliers faster because it's not as common. So alright. It's again like missing a 10, so as we have more cards from the higher end, let's throw these out first. Alright. Let's still try once for 10. Nope, but we have full house. That's more than good enough, especially with these multipliers, like minimum plus 20 multiplier, so it's like yes, and it also contains a pair, so very modest 12,000. Would describe that as quite sufficient. So 16, we are starting certainly to have enough budget at least. Two pair aces. Probably this gives random multiplier, so let's sell that and go for the 2 pair for now, because 2 pair is pretty common. And then do both backs. Alright, that's pretty. Gold seal, foil. That's also foil and wild card, but do like the 10 or more. Alright, we unlocked something also. And of course open the other pack also. Alright, straight, high card or pair. Certainly the straight, because playing a single pair is uncommon unless you are very stuck. Don't really like this because it also reduces number of playable hands, so it's kind of dangerous if I have understood it correctly. So let's push to the next round. Right. It's again like missing a jack, so alright, for once we get a straight, and it's pretty much the best straight there is, because it's from ace to 10 with the face card, so should be enough points. Easily, and right, certainly would like to level up 3 of a kind. Also do think it also gives multiplier, so it's kind of, that gives only 10, that gives 10 always, so it's pretty clear what you prefer. So, and let's do both backs, certainly. Probably level up the full house again. It's quite possible to make a full house and certainly improve the situation. And then we get to play 2 tarot cards. convert the most valuable ones into mult cards, so they add to the multiplier, and then extra planet cards would be probably second, because it's like these are things we certainly haven't yet upgraded, so let's use those. High card upgraded, alright, and then we have 4 of a kind, which is also like good luck getting 4 of a kind. It of course immediately gives 10 multiplier, but it's maybe a little bit uncommon to even get to see a 4 of a kind. So then do think we continue. And it looks like we do immediately have a straight, so no possibility for a flush. Straight flush of course would be nice at least once ever, but this will be pretty strong. It has 2 multiplier cards, so it's like, yeah, probably getting 3000 isn't very hard with this combination. That was very good starting hand. Would also note like certainly welcome. Alright. Just 1 discard, not terribly strong. Let's upgrade 3 of a kind. At least that has level, like already level 4, so and then certainly do the packs. All played cards in final hand of the round. This practically just adds. There's no interest with this deck, so that's not very useful. This kind of like you have to play hands to now and then. None of these are very good, so skip. Let's then see about the upgrades. Certainly upgrade 2 pair. Let's upgrade the flush. It's less common to get a flush, but it's good to upgrade when there is the opportunity. Alright, and next. Play only 1 hand type this round. This requires a bit of care to not get stuck, but it's also like kind of not really betting at least like this one's life on like getting the straight ready. So let's do 2 pair. We do have bonuses also for 2 pairs, so most probably this will on itself be sufficient even. Yes, so it's kind of like, yeah, I could have played more 2 pair, but it doesn't matter. The +20 to multiplier is pretty strong a bonus at this phase of the game, so this we certainly are using. Alright. Polychrome. Alright, it multiplies the multiplier. That's pretty strong. And 4 of a kind. For $3, it's like, yes, better to upgrade your poker hands than not. That's also kind of planet cards appear twice as often, but we have been getting them quite a bit, so not that interesting. Don't really like the glass card, so let's take extra jack. Helps with the straights if nothing else. Straight flush, most probably not getting. Level up straight. That would be preferable. There we go. And we could get the Joker that gets bonuses from aces, but it's kind of like still do think that going to go with these. 5,000. This already may require more than one hand, but right. We could do 2 pairs, but it's like we could also try to get the straight together, so let's throw those out and see. Nope, but now we have a full house, so let's run with that. This should be a big enough hand to go further. Yep. Only almost 4 times as much as needed. This is pretty strong start certainly, but so 15, we certainly have budget. Straight. That's kind of nice and the kind of minimal from pair. So let's sell that and instead have the bonus from straight, and still really the planet cards appearing more often. Do not really care for so. And certainly do the packs. Choose one. Lucky cards. That would be quite nice. They get like wrinkled and then they are lucky. When your card is really well used, it apparently is lucky or something like that. Of course, you couldn't really use wrinkled cards because they also look different. Alright, certainly the ace as multiplier card is quite desirable. There we go. Did the packs and do not think. It's like let's buy that anyway because there's excess of money. It's not like planet cards appearing more often would be an issue, but it's not either like absolutely necessary. So alright. It's not very probable this will turn out to provide a straight. We could do like 2 pairs, or we could try for more. Let's try what we get. Alright. Yeah. Pretty strong pair. We can still discard once and see. Yep. That's certainly something to run with. Full house with queens and tens is not exactly bad at all. Pretty strong. Alright, Let's then do the next. $15 again, so certainly the golden joker has also given quite a bit. Right, that depends on lucky cards. Lucky cat, nice, and that gives, that we certainly use, like level up 2 pair always, and that's kind of conceptually interesting, but it's probably still more useful to keep the runner because we can upgrade that. That is kind of like, we would need more than 2 lucky cards. Alright, Spectra pack, interesting. Let's see, these are a bit more hazardous effects. Add purple seal to 1 card. Destroy 1 random card at 2 enhanced aces. Sure. Creates random rare joker. Sets money to 0. It would be nice to have more aces. Also rare joker is interesting. We could get rid of this. It's like, yeah, it's a nice bonus, but if you have a straight, you're already pretty strong. So let's sell that and see like what rare joker we get. Alright, create tarot card. We certainly at least have currently. It's rare, but it's kind of, it requires keeping your money quite low. So, alright, the only thing that really like here are the aces, so that's not really much better. Yep. Sure. Alright. This looks about 10 times better, literally. That is most probably successful. Yes. That we most probably. There we go. And we most probably will sell because do not like the class cards. Repeats Uranus, which is more than acceptable. Always upgrade the 2 pair. Certainly also upgrade the straight. And playing cards can be purchased from the shop. Then we have 2 Arcana packs, and that's kind of not currently useful because it creates common jokers. So let's put normal cards to the shop. And next round. 11,000, so. And we have little enough money to be able to utilize the vagabond, so. Would result in 2 pair, but let's try something better. We are missing a jack, so let's still push. Yep, so now we can get a straight. We can't quite get the flush in any case. There we go. 13 basic multiplier, so this should be quite some fireworks. Yep. Alright, let's do the packs first. Alright, and 2 pair level 6 starts to be pretty good. 7 multiplier, so there's no problem in playing 2 pair in any case. And then the other, let's buy also the Emperor, and we can choose 2 Jokers. That's kind of good because it's holographic. This isn't that good really, so this in turn gives 10 multiplier, which is, and it's always good to play some spade cards, so let's buy that. And we could get another one, but currently we have such good jokers that let's keep them, and those are not very interesting, so next round. Let's first of all enhance these also into lucky cards, and then generate 2 new tarot cards. Double money, yes please. Wild card. Sure. Would like to first of all see what the discard brings us. Alright. Yep, that's more than acceptable. Not going to get flush in any case, but let's do that. So we have 3 slots, and there we go. That should be strong enough hand. And it certainly is. That is kind of useful, especially when combined with, let's reroll the wall shop. Alright, converts to spades. Still. Alright, that's kind of useful additional triggers. This gives now 60 chips compared to the additional triggers as long as the card is, because we do not have that many the card scores once this round. Let's level up high card first, and That is potentially useful. Hanging chat might be a reference to certain earlier election. If they still use the punch cards, to wonder what the modern candidates thought and that. Like really, to remember when they would collect the chats from like the floor and show and wave at them in a bag, and then they did the recount and the recount and the recount, and we still do not really know. Oh well, and kind of still prefer this because it keeps improving as long as we play more straight. So for now, keeping these. Lose $1 per card played. Oh well, that's not bad as such, as long as we can play strong enough hand. Right. Alright, that's pretty much the solution. So, full house. We do not need much more. Two pairs should be more than enough. Yep. That could be considered quite sufficient. Alright, let's then cash out and see what we can get. We can also buy a King of Hearts. Sure. +1 consumable slot. It's kind of marginally useful at least, but not like the biggest thing ever. But sure, and $100 chips, and this has this far, but it's also like every hand compared to this is only straight. Not that interesting. Let's try the other pack. Nope. 5 of spades. Not really. Next round, please. Right. Alright, that pretty much solved our problems. Very nice, full house. Alright, and we need 33 points more. That shouldn't be too hard. Almost straight. We would need 2. Let's get rid of those, and very good. 3 of a kind. There we go, and level up 4 of a kind. Sure. Not that we have gotten 4 of kind in this game yet, but let's do the packs then. Bonus card, and it's ace. That's pretty good. And upgrades, please. Yeah. Single pair is a possibility, but it's like would need to be leveled up more. Let's do that anyway, because it's almost the only hand we haven't yet leveled up much. No repeat hand types this round. Sure. That's also like play a single hand is easily the most dangerous, because like yes, you play only a single hand. Alright. And full house, which is good start. Might not be enough on this level anymore, as you need quite a bit of points, but it's pretty good start also. And with 2 aces, certainly taking that. Would be nice if could level up full house also, but and there we go, and certainly level up full house. Only Arcana packs. Very happy with that. Level up pair. Let's level up also the single pair, as we have the possibility. This will think this will disappear after next hand, because it will no longer add any chips. Alright, let's take at least one tarot card pack. It's kind of also let's create random planet cards. Alright, certainly happy to use these. Four of kind is still kind of rare, but it's a free upgrade, so why not? Bonus cards. Yeah, I do think the bonus cards are most useful. Certainly taking the ace and the king. Nice. Alright, and now there are no repeat hand types, so let's see what we can push. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4. We get a we are missing a 7, no wonder. Let's throw the 2 and the jack out. We are not going to get. Alright, we got more aces, which isn't really helping. No repeat hand types, you say. We can play a pair first. We haven't played much with that, but it's like, sure. It's points. Really? Still no 7, and we probably are not doing much with these, so let's try for the straight still. Yep. We do not really need the 9 either, we need a 7. Good. Alright. We can do a full house or 3 of a kind. Full house gives better multipliers. Alright, we need only about less than 3,000 more last hand, so and we haven't played 2 pair, so we will most probably succeed. Yep, that's easily enough. Not that much money because we played all the way, but 1 free reroll. Sure, and no other jokers currently available, so it's kind of like the free reroll, then we can sell that, so upgrade 2 pair. Level 7. Yep. Then pretty much sell that and rather buy that because it at least does something. Then we exactly have enough money to do the hand upgrade, so let's do that. Flush pair, yeah, let's upgrade 2 pair still, it's at least like highest level that do think it has been. There we go. So, next round. 35,000 already. This is starting to be quite hard. At least we kind of have the cards that would help with that, so let's discard these and see where we go. 4 of a kind. Very uncommon. Sure. First 4 of kind we have had. That's a pretty nice start. You should also put this last because it multiplies the multiplier, so that didn't improve any. Let's try again, and if not, do 2 pairs. Alright, we have quite valid 2 pairs, like not much better available. Yep. Oh, hello there, the meme overlord. Yep. Of course we greet the meme overlord. Sounds very so let's greet you properly on the main screen also. So, there we go, and welcome to the stream. Hopefully you have had a... we have been doing quite well, at least we are quite close to finishing the run, but we'll see. It's kind of the last really big scores, and the final boss blind are kind of also luck dependent, so but indeed, welcome to the stream, and hopefully you have had a good week this far. Thank you for the follow. Of course, very happy to have you here. Hopefully you enjoy Fursuit Gaming, as that's what we do all the time, so thank you for the follow. And let's then move towards the next round and see how that goes for us. And indeed, good to have you here. There we are, and certainly yeah, that's kind of like not as interesting functionally. That in turn is interesting functionally, and it's considerably better than early X2 multiplier is kind of, because we can more easily get straights. They also score a bit less, but comparatively do think it's usually better deal, so let's go with that. Then we can buy 7 of diamonds, which isn't that interesting, so let's see what the spectral pack holds. That's good to hear. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and 3 random enhanced face cards. Yep, that would be quite nice. Next round. All face cards are debuffed. will be fun, especially as you have to get 70,000, which is kind of... yeah. See if we can't get a queen. Yep. Now we can do either 3 of a kind or straight, but certainly the straight is more desirable, and it's also we can do it both ways, but it's of course better to have more chips, even if it doesn't change it much, but otherwise pretty strong hand. Right, let's see if we... nope, that wasn't very... so let's do 2 pairs at this point, because... that would be almost a straight, but so would be that way. And we even get a 9 in, so that's pretty strong. That should be sufficient. And all cards are considered face cards with boss blind, where all face cards are debuffed. Yep. That is kind of useful, so let's buy that. And we can at least upgrade something. 2 pair upgraded about 1,000,000 times. Level 9, wow. Yep, unsurprisingly, already in this case it will be difficult, but we'll see. Yeah, let's let's upgrade 3 of a kind also. But yeah, it will be a bit difficult in any case when all the face cards are debuffed. But there isn't that much we can do about that. It's like, yeah, let's try. Alright. Prefer to play currently as we have more hands than discards, so. Let's throw some face cards out. We already have pretty good options. Yep, now we have very good options. 3 of a kind. How much does full house improve on that? Not that much compared to that. We can play 2, 3 of a kinds. And that gives bonus only for the 2 pairs, so it's kind of like. Again, prefer. Three tens is certainly better because, and we can upgrade we can even upgrade a couple of these to lucky cards, so. And we have 1 discard but also 1 hand, and these are useless, so. Yeah, it's kind of pushing it. Somewhat think that we might not get enough, but it is what it is, so then we start a new run. Yep. That's quite hard. That's quite nice new Joker. Ah, sorry. Oh well, that's true. Let's still try this. The funds are quite useful. Alright, that's kind of not the best starting hand ever. Would actually for once try the low side. Not really. Let's play those out first. Really. Yeah, like this doesn't really go anywhere, I have to say. Let's just get rid of cards in hand and see if we wouldn't finally draw. Yeah. Actually, the cards are so bad that most probably won't even get through the first one. Nope. Let's try again. That was really bad cards, I have to say. Like, yeah, how about getting especially poor cards? Alright, let's see. Already big enough to pair that it's worth playing. Try for 7. Nope. Really. Pretty much scraping it through. All right. New roll of random cards. Now that is a wild card, let's see if we can get a flush. Yes. Oh, hello there, Kamu. Let's also greet you properly. Alright, could also improve the illumination, so let's do that first. Alright, that probably improved it immensely. Yes, immense improvement in illumination. Doing pretty well, thank you. And of course, greetings to you. Let's see if we can moderate the illumination amount a little also. That would probably be more moderate, yes. So let's greet you a bit more also. Alright, we have done 1.5 hours, but we can keep going for some time more at least. So certainly, as we do have some visitors and all, so let's keep going. So indeed, welcome to Kamu, and thank you for joining. Oh. And let's then return to the game and see about where we end up this time. At least the previous time we went pretty far, the time before that, but kind of the one after that we didn't get almost anywhere, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's at least those away. Probably the 3 of a kind is also enough. Easily. Alright. All spade cards are debuffed. Let's go for straight then. That should be enough, though it's only like... Yeah, that should be enough with the multiplier bonus. Yep. Alright, the golden joker also helps quite a bit. That's pretty much a no-brainer because it's both holographic and adds the hand size. Let's check the back out. Alright, spades, sure. There we go. That was quite successful. So let's then continue. Three of a kind. I'll upgrade 2 pair. Certainly upgrade 2 pair. This is kind of not that good, so we can as well move to these and certainly do both packs at this time. Ace. Otherwise, like normal cards, yeah. Let's see what the Celestial pack brings. Ah, hello there, Art of Jod. Let's also greet you properly. And let's see. Destroy 1 random card, 2 enhanced aces. Destroy 1 random card at 4 numbered cards. To prefer aces, so sure. And let's greet out of Jod properly also. Really nice. Nice to have you here. And let's then, there we go, move to the main screen. And hello there, and of course always good to have you here, so welcome to the stream, and let's then continue with the poker roguelike again. I think we can do at least an hour still, as it seems we have pretty good viewership and in general a good day with this. So let's keep going. And hopefully you have also had a good week, Jod. And so next round. Not that much else to do. We do not even need the 9, but we need a jack, so alright, wrong button. 3 points as such. Yeah, that didn't quite work out. Alright, sure. Full house is as acceptable. Alright. Let's do the backs first. Lucky cards, yes please, and quite clear what to choose. And next round. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Yep, that can be very painful. You get like half debuffed cards into hand. Alright, the 2 aces and pretty much everything else is like would be nice to have 5. Let's see. Nope. So 3 of a kind with the aces, including the debuffed ace, pretty much the best that can be done here. It was sufficient on itself though. The random multiplier is better than the static multiplier as such, so and level up flush, even if we very rarely get one. Sure, we can use maybe spade is preferable due to the joker. Let's do random planet cards. Sure. Alright, reroll as we have funds for that. Alright, more planet cards, why not? Next round. Let's see if we can get full house, and yes we can. +0, but that was more than enough anyway. Let's do the backs first at least, alright. Bonus card. Foil. Holographic. triggered ones. That's pretty preferable with ace. This is probably better random because it's more manageable that way, because you control what you have in your hand. Sure, let's go for straight first. That should be pretty good continuation. To say the least, yes. At least we are not out of budget, no. To prefer more like suit-based bonuses, because the 3 of a kind bonus was kind of limited utility, would think. So let's then see about more purchases and see where that goes. Level up high card. Oh well. Two Arcana packs. Let's reroll first. Let's upgrade flush as we got a card, and reroll still. Alright, do think that's preferable even so. Every suit but hearts adds to the multiplier. That's pretty good place to be in. Let's still reroll. That's not so good. You get money, yes, but it's not like so. Let's do the walkie-talkie for a change. Straight, that's kind of useful, but we haven't been getting that many straights comparatively currently. Let's do one Arcana pack at least and then continue. Wild card destroys 2 cards, yeah. Sure. Let's go for next round. Play only one hand, yes, this will be fun. 2000 with one hand. kind of do find the small straight not very desirable. Would still need king to go for that, so let's try. We can of course also do full house. Should to be good. Yep. Works. This is rather dangerous comparatively later in the game, because it might be that you need to do like 7. You need to do like 7,000 or like 70,000 or something else, just as smart with like two pair preferably. Let's see what the back would hold. Not really. Next round. That was pretty good start. Four would be nice. We have discard, so we could also throw all of these out pretty much. Or do 2 pairs, because we have more hands to play, so it's kind of like that should be quite sufficient. Tens are especially powerful with also the radio telephone enhancing them, so nice, but do not really have any very good jokers to copy currently, so. Not really. Let's see the other one. That's nice enough. Cheat dead once. Any of the basic ones are not as good if you get 50 chips, so. Alright, we can do these as 2 pair. Start with. And now we have a straight. We should always now we know to always prefer black cards because we have the improvements for those. Yeah, it's kind of broken poker. Alright, 2, 3, 4. We do not have a 5, so it's kind of like. Let's try to dig for 5. As we have more hands than discards. Still no 5, but we have a full house, so. Alright, and wild card is quite useful currently. Let's do the spectral pack. Random suit, that's kind of dangerous because there's also half probability that it will be red. Let's live dangerously. Good, it was not red, so that was actually quite excellent. Because if we have deck all black, then these always trigger. The whole red cards in the back, but that's pretty nice. No repeat hand types this round. Alright, that's quite doable. We would need both a jack and a 10 for that to work, but That's very acceptable. Full house with black queens, so and still not really very good pull for straight, so we can play 2 pairs next. And that was sufficient. Alright, 2 pair upgraded, and let's do the packs. Three of a kind, most probably better bet than 4 of a kind. Next round. Alright, 4 would again be nice. Let's start with 2 pair because it's not that probable. Probable to have. Full house is certainly acceptable with cards at this value. Still missing a 4. Let's try to dig for the 4. Nope, we still have these cards, so still digging for the 4. Nope. Let's do 2 pairs and be done with it. Yep. Let's do the packs and go on. 3 of a kind is probably the best bet to level up from those. Extra king is of course nice. Sure, full house works to start with. Great, and we can do it from the lower end, so we have possibility for straight here also. So there we go. Mostly red cards, so not optimal, but should be enough. Let's see. Yep. Alright, let's do still maybe half an hour and then finish for tonight, but we have been certainly having very nice time with Balatro, so let's still keep going for now. So let's see what the pack has. Alright, that would make a very small deck. Sure. Let's try the random. Random maybe at some point. It doesn't have to be yet. Next round. All hard cards are debuffed, which isn't such a... Really, all 4 aces. Yeah, having the... It's kind of like... 4 of a kind, but with very limited contribution comparatively. He can still play 4 of kind to start with. It's still like 4,000 points. even debuffed. Fully qualifying tyyppejä. Sure. Alright, this is pretty good situation, like everything has some bonus modifier. This is pretty much the best we can do. Should be enough, because those will all trigger also bonuses. Yes, just enough. Oh yeah. Now got only $6, so we can buy an extra ace. Yes, please. That's pretty nice card. Alright. Full house with face cards. That should do some good. Sure, also that works. The main issue here starts to be that we would need higher multipliers, but it's like, yeah, you can also we have these cards, so we can try to, because it's we have 10, 9, 8, 7. We have these cards, so let's throw those out and see. Yep. Alright, we got a 6, so. And it contains, they are all black, and it contains the steel card. So let's try that. Might not be enough, no. But we were saved in this case, so $1. That's not getting us much. Now we can create a random joker. And then we have to get 30,000, and it starts to be hard with. That's a pretty good start, but kind of. We are simply not really getting enough. All black even. No, yeah. Out of discard, so we certainly won't be getting to 3,000 with these. Simply adding 3 to the multiplier is not sufficient. Alright. Not enough by far. Let's see how we are doing time-wise. Alright, let's do one more run at least. Let's raise a ball to that. Alright, that's interesting, Joker. Hearts and diamonds count as the same suit. Spades and clubs count as the same suit. That certainly breaks some things dependent on detecting them. Alright, let's draw the small cards out, and yes. Straight time. Alright. Upgrade 2 pair. Let's not do anything else and try to next turn get the extra hand per turn. It's quite valuable. Right, this time we would be interested in low side probably. There we go. Almost there with that only. Alright, let's try the high side this time. Nope, but we have more hands to play, so... Not that that wouldn't be enough by itself. Must play 5 cards. Would think that doable. Full house is also a good idea. And there we go, $15, that's really good. Let's do the standard pack and see what we get. Sure, that's pretty good. Next round. And straight. That went quite easily. Also the Fibonacci helps because ace 2, 3, 5 and 8 give plus 8 multiplier, so that's actually quite 14. Good. Spectral back, and let's see what that gives us. Alright, let's add effect to the ace. Sure. Next round. Alright, we would need the tenor. Let's throw all of those out and see. Yes, we got the 10, so. And that was certainly sufficient there. An upgrade flush. And Arcana back. Let's see what tarot cards we get. Upgrade the flush again, sure. Cards are drawn down, face down after each hand played. Yeah, that's really nice. Let's do 2 pair. Alright, that was quite short pain, unfortunately. And pretty good money. 16, so. Spade, sure, we can. Ace is good to have, and next back. next round. Alright, small scale full house, why not? That went immediately big. At least we do have pretty good budget. $14. We got one extra hand plus 2 hand size, so more cards. Let's try that. Upgrading full house seems like a good solution. Full house, certainly. That went quite easily over 11,000, sir. Do rather like that because it upgrades cards. Still rather upgrade 2 pair. Standard pack. Ace is quite preferable. Alright, have everything. Oh well. Let's see if we can get more sevens. Still looking for a 6. Nope. Alright. Full house with aces and tens. Works. Alright, that solved problems rapid enough. Let's do the packs again. Yep, preferably upgrade full house on this kind of streak at least. Let's try that. Alright, that's really good. Next round. Alright, that's pretty easy choice, like. Very valuable full house, and then also keep upgrading the cards. And let's see. Upgrade every poker hand by 1 level. Yes. That was quite useful. Let's also do the other pack. Let's try this again. Nope. It's up to luck, so sometimes you get nope. Let's discard all those and see. Sure. Let's do full house with queens and sixes. Almost. Alright, there's your straight. Yeah, that was more than enough. Packs first. Certainly 2 pair. Alright, wild card. Doubles amount of money. Why not? Let's do the discount for rerolls at this point. That would be moderately useful. There we go. Next round. Only one hand. Again. Let's throw out first from the lower end. Let's still throw out from the lower end. Let's do that. Full house and a lot of bonuses. That's not enough, then it's not enough. It certainly is enough. Alright, Spectral pack, of course. Yes. Very nice. Enhanced face cards, and we certainly would like to usually have more face cards. Let's do also the other pack. And upgrade the lucky cards also. There we go, some card upgrades. And next round. There we go. Another straight, why not? Should be by far enough. And do the packs, please. Certainly upgrade full house, not even a question. Alright, not very good cards, but skipping is always an option. That was not what intended to push, but it happens. throw these out and try for a jack. Alright. Full house works. Alright, now this is quite easy. Would be nice to upgrade straight. Let's do that back first. Holographic, sure. Multiplier cards, there we go. Next turn, and extra large blind 44,000 will be demanding. Let's see if this is the point where he kills you, as there were jokes about. Great. Alright, that's one solution. Full house with kings and tens, at least it's quite valuable. Still have hands, so it's better to play than to discard when you can do full house again. Alright, 4 of kind with aces. 10 space multiplier. Let's try that. Alright, that went through, slightly surprisingly, considering the size of the blind. We do not earn interest, so that's kind of useless. Let's do the packs. Increasing the multiplier is of course stronger, so alright, and then there we go, one more wild card. Next round, 20,000 starts to be a bit more demanding already. At least the first hand is quite impressive. Alright, that also works for the final. A bit over 1,000. Let's still level up the full house. Alright, we are coming up to 3 hours. Let's at least keep going while this run lasts. Let's see the tarot cards also. Creates random Joker card. Let's use that and see what cards we get. Next round, 30,000 starts to be already. And then we can enhance 2 cards. And enhance 2 more. And then we would need to do something meaningful. How about a straight to start with? There we go, another straight. Alright, and another straight. Alright, and then we can do full house here. Let's see if that's enough. Should be quite easily even. Let's do this because it upgrades the poker hands blade. Alright, that's pretty good straight. Alright, and then we can have full house. Not even up to 20,000. Might be that we finish for today soon. That also works for straight. Will be difficult to get sufficient points though, so alright, that's probably the best doable hand with these limitations. Need to be almost 11,000, which is not really buying, though it has many bonus cards, which helps a bit. Yep, surprisingly we got further, so let's keep going. Let's raise a ball to that. And then take a fiver out and we have 10. Plus 1 hand size, yeah, let's redeem that like huge hand, which of course helps because you start having more options. Next round, 35,000 for small blind. We are again getting to the rather difficult portion of the game. Full house with aces and fours works. Level up, nice. That's really nice. Alright, at least we are getting quite a bit of 24,000. Full house with kings and nines next. Alright, that was easy. Surprisingly easy even. Level up straight. Do you think that would be a fine idea? Next round. We are missing a 2. Alright. Let's discard these 2 first. Alright, there we go. First straight. Leveled up, wow. That's why this is quite powerful, though it's only 1 in 4 chance. Still, when you get it leveled up, it helps immensely. Full house with kings and tens, level 8. Yep. And we still have 2 hands to go, so let's do the straight next. Full house with aces and jacks. Sure. There we go. And 10. Standard pack, please. To choose the bonus card, also ace would be good otherwise. All club cards are debuffed. It's kind of alright because we get so much latitude in the card pool. Right, we would need a tenor. Good. There we go. For start, 70,000 starts to be a lot to ask in any case. Alright. That should also be helpful with the Fibonacci because the aces always give more bonuses. Right. Can we do next? Let's at least throw out all the cards that do nothing. And again. No really big tickets, let's do 2 pair for now. Alright, the ace won't count, but that's better than nothing. Right, leveled up, great, so that also helps. Do you think this is within reasonable possibilities now? Nope. Alright, so that was alright, we unlocked new voucher spectral cards may appear in any of the Arcana packs. That's pretty strong actually, considering the spectral cards have much stronger effects. So actually that was pretty good unlock to finish with, and we have played over 3 hours of Balatro. That was really nice. So let's first of all move to the main screen and wish you all a pleasant rest of the evening, and then we see who we will raid. So of course let's move a bit further, and there we go. So thank you all for joining, and especially of course was nice to play Balatro with you all. And let's then next see who we will raid. That is true, Camu. We are seeing rather soon. So let's see who we will raid, and raise, pause in general. And yes, let's do the raid next then. So who's doing what? Murky Divers. What kind of game is that? Let's see. Sounds interesting. Sure. Do not think we have raided Quest the Fox. The game looks confusing enough. Let's go for them. Do not think have raided Quest the Fox yet, so let's do so. Alright, let's try again. Maybe this time, like sufficient letters in right places. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you all for joining, and hope you have a good Friday and rest of the evening. Be well, and thank you all. This was very nice stream.
Yay! Okay, where do we have to go now? Doesn't... Where do we go now? We need to go for the next one. No, not the roof. Let's do one more. D4. I know, almost. So we can do one more. Southwest.